Yeah, we're gonna watch this shit together because it's hard for me to believe, but at the same time, I can't dismiss the stupid ass life that I live in with the stupid ass people that I happen to allegedly share this reality with. So we have this person, Lindsay Clancy, who is not even alleged because she admitted it in court. And of course, what you have is you have a lot of people who are actually supporting this bullshit, supporting Lindsay Clancy. To me, this isn't really a gender thing. It's you killed 3 children and they were yours thing. And there are people who are pinning it off on postpartum depression. The father. It's everyone's fault except for Lindsay Clancy because of her mental issues. And it's like, I get it. I totally understand. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every man is perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that see, like this fuck boy here. Fuck off my channel. As a matter of fact, you can't even comment on my shit unless you subscribe to my shit. So struggle with that while you're not able to comment on my fucking channel. Here I am talking about this lady who has murdered 3 of her children, and this fuckboy wants to clown around in my comment section. So struggle with that while we get deeper into this. Because this is the fuck shit that I'm talking about. What exactly do we hate Andrew Tate for? You know, you have your people who you either you hate, you know, you Trumps. Notice how we don't really talk about the Trumps and we don't really do politics on this channel at all. And it'll be a fucking shame for if we do have goof troop ass fuckboys on my channel who are subscribed just to get banned. That's your call. But we're dealing with less bullshit in today's world. We're talking about this lady who killed 3 of her fucking children. And I have some things I wanted to bring up. And I wanted to do it live. And of course, we're not gonna let stupid ass fuckery stop me from doing what from what I gotta do. And if all niggas want to do is fuckery, we get them out of here just like the next person. Not a problem. As a matter of fact, like I told your stupid ass, or unless you know how to read, bot accounts and troll accounts get banned on spot on my channel. Unless you are hitting a Cash App or unless you are supporting the channel. I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck you're doing here. I don't know why you're worried about my throat. I don't know why you're worried about whether my shirt's off, on, who's a nigga in the background. I don't know why you're worried about any of that bullshit, but if you want to make fun of me, mock me, all that bullshit, you have that right to do that. You really do. Because I'm not going to sit here and keep explaining why I clear my throat or who this nigga is, or I'm not going to keep doing that bullshit. So what you can do is you can go talk all the shit that you have to go talk shit about me anywhere else. You just ain't going to do it here. Not without giving a little to get a little. And you, sir, expect everyone to give you everything. You expect motherfuckers to read your stupid ass troll accounts. I'm like, bruh, get that shit off of my channel. And you see the one real fucking, I don't even care if that person barely has a channel. It's confirmed that that is an actual channel. So his comment can stay on my channel. Your bullshit ass troll accounts cannot. But it's not just for you, it's for anybody. But specifically you, because again, you have taken it to some sort of crusade against me. Like I'm your favorite pet fucking project. And if that's what you want to turn me into, cool. You just ain't gonna do it here. We see bullshit, it gets swept up, moved to the side. We're talking about a fucking person who killed 3 other people. And they all belong to her. And they blamed it on mental health issues and all kinds of other bull. You got people standing outside supporting this chick wearing pink and all this other dog shit. And I'm going to get into that in a second. But what I do want to bring up is these fucking crazies who apparently have a problem with me. Well, number one, you can have a problem with me all you want. I don't care. I really don't. By me scooping you the fuck up off my channel, that should be a clue to you that I don't give a fuck about your trolling situation on my channel. We're not reading your comments. We're not investing our time into what the fuck you're about. We're just letting you know. We're scooping your ass up and we're just getting you off our channel. We've been done with this motherfucker. I'm going to show you guys all the troll accounts that we have scooped up off our channel. We're going to show you each and every single one of them, and we're going to tie them all to the same fucking person. And show you just how pathetic this motherfucker is, because he can't even stop typing his goddamn channel name on my fucking channel. Like it's supposed to be some sort of flex. Go, nigga, please go to this motherfucker's channel. Be just as annoyed as I fucking was annoyed. So you could leave that bitch ass nigga just like I did. It doesn't mean shit to me. We gonna scoop your stupid ass off my, especially if it ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck we're talking about. We're talking about a grown ass human being who killed 3 children. And we have people out there supporting this fucking woman. We have YouTube terms of service that have changed a whole mallet of things because of the children. We're doing a large set of shit of what we're doing online and on YouTube and a plethora of everywhere else because we're trying to defend the children. And yet we have people out there wearing pink defending this crazy ass. And she murdered 3 of her children. You can defend what you want to defend. Clearly, that's the sub message of today. The prime message of today is that you motherfuckers is crazy. My personal opinion on people who support this shit is that these people have their own issues with how they treat children. That should be clue number 1. So when the next generation is struggling with some bullshit, that should be a clue to you. Again, defend what you like. Some people call the manosphere crazy and all that bullshit because, again, they've taken one man and they have applied every man, every issue, every fucking thing, and has turned it into that fucking guy. Whether it be Andrew Tate, the Fresh and Fit guys, the whatever podcast, doesn't matter. I see this same bullshit in a mere reflection of what I'm seeing with this Lindsay Clancy bullshit. And it's like people don't know how to put 2 and 2 together. We're reading this motherfucker's body language when we're not listening to what the fuck she just said. But I posted this dude on my post. So anybody playing that white fatigue, black fatigue bullshit, you go ahead and keep playing that game. Again, this channel is turned more into a filter. So it's become more of a post to where I definitely get more into my darker thoughts, and it's like, well, it shouldn't be my darker. I didn't fucking kill anyone. I didn't transport anyone, didn't traffic anyone. But because some man over here did something, that applies to every fucking man. That's why we have Kevin Smith writing his goofy ass comic book. He's gonna end up fucking up Spider-Man because his high density ass has been playing beta male bitch boy for more than 30 years. So of course Just like some of these fucking cool motherfuckers, it's one thing to you have to do what you have to do to make it. It's another thing when you are just merely just kissing ass and shitting on black people just to get a check. And more than likely, they're going to treat you just like anybody else. They treat their own people like shit. So what the fuck you think? As a matter of fact, we just look at the past and just fast forward 20 years. There's a lot of people, black, white, Hispanic, they have treated like dog shit. Steve, just please stop pulling this black fatigue, white fatigue bullshit with me. You can. Just understand how just fucking goofy you look to me. Just like when you come in here, all this. Let's just entertain some of this dumb shit real quick. Tru the goof. Talking his nonsense, right? Okay, I'm talking about a lady who killed 3 of her fucking children. That's nonsense to you? You would nigga would what? How many troll accounts is this with a fucking name that's named after me? I'm really admired, honestly. Don't think I get angry when I see. I just get it the fuck off my get it the fuck off my comment section. Get it off my channel. Tru the goof off my fucking channel. That's what you can do. But you think talking about this woman who I'm not even gonna say woman. We're just gonna say this murderer has murdered 3 of her children. We're doing all this bullshit that we're doing on YouTube because of children, and yet this fuck ass nigga who's been trolling me since January 26th, because apparently he can't forget the date that apparently I said something to him. This nigga is in my comment section talking about I'm talking nonsense. This fucking guy who be preaching his stupid ass fucking channel all over my channel. Like, again, it's a flex. Nigga, we could show, you could timestamp this and everything, nigga. We'll send you some subscribers, my nigga. Because we know making troll accounts and pitching them all with my fucking name is not that easy. So we'll give you some organic followers, my nigga. No problem. This bitch ass nigga right here. And I can almost guarantee you that every single one of those subscribers, every single one of those fucking subscribers is the fucking troll that this goofy ass nigga made. So go subscribe, go enjoy. Because again, the nigga's gimmick is to get you to pay him to get rid of troll accounts. And this nigga's troll account, if you can't see it, is Detrick's Skit. Or some shit that's compared to his name and my name. Type in his fucking channel name on my channel name. Like what? Not making me nigga go support that nigga's channel. Go ahead. Go check him out. Think whatever you want to think about me when I'm talking about this goof. The Kevin Smiths of the fucking world, who used to pitch themselves as being cool, now they're talking about the manosphere, bro. When niggas like you What bitch made fucks like Kevin Smith? We will never have a place for men to be able to go and to be able to trust other men fully. I'm just simply saying. I listened to D1B. He's a married dude. He's a married man. He was talking about Billy Carson. And I'm actually still subscribed to Billy Carson, even though I think at times he could be completely just kind of full of it sometimes. But he was talking about this chick that he was married to. Uh-huh. That's all it is. That's all it was supposed to be, at least. And for some people, yeah, they can make a hustle off of it, but what the fuck is the hustle off of this? Let's see, I see Nancy Grace, old monkey ass. Who else do we got? But this guy who we're gonna watch, it's the manosphere, it's the red pill, it's the, oh my god, but listen to these fucking people defending this bitch? And it wouldn't matter to me if it was a man or not. You choke out 3 children, you a bitch.
And TV shows. I've done articles for newspapers and magazines. But I never thought I would be talking about what I'm talking about today. Approximately 3 years ago, a horrible tragedy occurred. 3 children were killed by their mother, one Lindsay Clancy. Cora was 5, Dawson was 3, and Callan was 8 months old. Lindsay Clancy strangled all 3 of them, one at a time, using an exercise band. It's not an allegation, it's an absolute fact. And how do we know it's a fact? Because she, through her defense, has admitted she killed them. So whether she did it or not isn't in question. No. The question being decided at her trial is whether she was legally responsible because of her supposed mental condition at the time. Which
Mental
leads
condition.
us to the interesting phenomenon
I love
that is occurring right now, the thing that I can't believe I have to talk about. Because now, apparently, hundreds of thousands of women, dare I say millions on social media, have already reached their own verdict.
Their own
That
verdict
is that Lindsay Clancy isn't guilty.
is not
No.
guilty.
According to them, she's the victim. Yeah,
She is
heard
the
that
victim.
right. She's the victim. Not the 3 children who
Not the
lost
3
their
children
lives, not her former husband.
that were fucking murdered. She's the victim.
But her. I have watched countless women on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and pretty much every other online
Go
forum
back to this one.
defending her, excusing her, for Instagram, and pretty
I'm
much
gonna read this one. It says, men are so bloodthirsty and emotional about Lindsay Clancy. She's paralyzed from the waist down, and women who kill their own kids are not a threat to others. Wow.
every other online forum defending her, excusing her, and perhaps most scary of all, identifying with her.
So that means that every man who's ever had a mental health issue, who's beaten the shit out of their children, or have done something negative to their children, or like verbally abuse their children, that technically means that it's not their fault, right? I mean, this is the fucking game we're playing. I know some guys who are paralyzed or quadriplegic, paraplegic, and they still figured out a way. And yet, when those motherfuckers were brought to court for murder, they were they were crucified. And I don't blame any court system, whether you're paraplegic, quadriplegic, fully functional. You figure out a way to kill someone. More importantly, your children. More importantly, children in general. My main source argument in this whole fucking thing is going to be, we have people defending this fucking lady, and all the things that we are supposed to be doing to protect children. But yet we're protecting a woman who has killed children, her children. In the general sense, when I was a kid, it was always the stranger man. You know, whether he was paralyzed or had some sort of mental condition or whatever the fuck, whatever the excuse was, we always had to watch out for that guy. Of course, we have family members who have gone through mental issues, physical issues, and somehow me and you call a lot of my other family members have somehow figured out how to keep on breathing in this crazy ass life. Was it perfect? No. Nothing ever is. But it's funny how we didn't make excuses for George Floyd. It's funny how we're not making excuses for the motherfucker who hacked the GTA people, Rockstar and all those people. We don't make excuses for Chris Benoit. Are we gonna make excuses for that fucking guy? Remember Chris Benoit? We're gonna make excuses for Chris Benoit. Isn't it basically 20 years since Chris Benoit basically did what he did? And here we are. I can only imagine, because I don't have to imagine too much. You had wrestling fans, right, defending Chris Benoit. They weren't defending what he did necessarily. But just go watch that one Paul Heyman clip. all you gotta do is go watch one Paul Heyman clip, where dude said that Chris Benoit was his boy. And he quickly reminded him what his boy was apparently accused of doing. Now, I say accused because no cameras, no witnesses. It's just what they pinned on the guy. So you have to go with what they said. This is what apparently, not allegedly, but apparently this is what he did. Anyone who I seen supporting that bullshit, they would quickly get shot from the legs. Just like this bullshit ass troll, who's again the same fucking person, who we just showed you that person. who again, when you go to his channel and he's asking you to pay this motherfucker a bounty to get rid of his trolls, I just want you to think about that when you're doing that. Okay? So again, I don't know who's the real true goof in this fucking situation. But I don't make troll accounts to troll myself. And we definitely don't give a fuck about you. But look who keeps showing up. And again, it's niggas like him who don't make me angry as much as like, look at the gravity of the shit that we talk about and look at these niggas' responses. And I go, you know what? We have to treat these motherfuckers as bot accounts and keep on moving, bro. Because I can't assume that that motherfucker is that stupid. And I can't keep riding on the fact that we have a whole bunch of bot accounts on our channel. That's why I don't care if we go back to 10, 3, 4 subscribers, no subscriber. I don't care about subscribers. I care about spitting the facts, spitting the truth. If motherfuckers here don't think I'm spitting the truth, don't think I'm spitting the facts, then why are you here? That's one question I've always had to wonder about some people. So I have to boil it down to, okay, well, you're here to mock me or some shit? Is that what you're here to do? Again, you could do that. Just go do it somewhere else. I mean, we could keep preaching that message over and over again, too. It's sad to me because that's how much hatred you could get, again, quote unquote, from your own people. Fuck out of here, man. And again, this nigga's problem is what I typed him. Again, I type a lot of people, and I didn't type him anything disrespectful. I just said, hey, man. It was basically like a constructive criticism. Didn't even come at that nigga like that. Now, first off, we're gonna go ahead and close it out with this fuckboy, cause I really am tired of talking about dude. I left so many avenues open for this dude to communicate with me. This nigga seemed like he wanted to come at me like a certain kind of way. So I'm like, okay, well, nigga, if you getting all this bounty money, come to my city. We'll set something up. Nigga didn't want to come to my city. Didn't want to. Okay, well then, we ain't doing no street fighting bullshit. I don't know what your fantasies are. I don't know what your anger fucking problem is. I never knew what it really was. I'm not on your channel like that. Don't want to talk about your bitch ass like that. Am I at a point where I feel like, not really? Because I just the bitch in you just makes me just like, ugh. It's like a kill that's already dead. It's like, nah, I'd rather kill something that's alive. And you said when Eddie Guerrero died, that was the last straw for Benoit. Yeah, and I get that, but my point is that this lady killed 3 of her kids. And I'm just wondering where are all the people who are there to defend the victims? Just like they did with Chris Benoit and his family. Get your coffee, Bells, man. Get your coffee. Get your coffee, man. Be safe going to work. A lot of fuck. It's not just fuck girls. You also got the fuck boys out there too. Just like the one who's trying to work my comment section. This fuck ass nigga, he think I don't know it when it's him. Like, nigga, I know when it's you. You can't contain yourself. I don't know what your what your affectionation is with me. I really don't. But I'm at a point where we're done trying to figure it out. Like, nigga, like it's 8 months now. Going on 8, 9 months with this fuck ass nigga. Like, come on, man. You can't tell me at this point with this fucking case from here on out, nobody can fucking tell me who I can or cannot support, whether you like them or not. That includes the feminists. That includes the beta male bitch boys who follow them. From here on out, you can't tell me who the fuck I can support or not. If I want to support Trump, which I don't, but if I want to, that's my fucking call. If I want to support an Andrew Tate, that's my fucking call. If I want to support a Fresh and Fit, that's my fucking call. After seeing you fucking people support this shit, you can't tell me who to support. And again, the purpose in which we have turned fucking YouTube into the desensitized dog shit that it has become. We did it for the children. On one side, we got motherfuckers blowing up the children. On the other side, we got the fucking ladies choking out the children. And it seems like we just don't give a fuck on either side. Are we really doing this for the children? And it seems like anyone who brings this shit up, they get desensitized, censored, and thrown away the most. While I'm throwing away dog shit on my fucking channel. From a man, a grown fucking man, by the way, who doesn't know how to take constructive criticism. Now, it's fuck you. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Feel how you want to feel. Nigga, you don't want to throw hands? Nigga, we're two 40-year-olds in our 40s, nigga. If you ain't trying to, you just want to mock me all day, go mock me all day, nigga. You got true skit? This nigga's, we're going to do this. We're going to do this right now. This nigga's little troll account dedicated to me. And this goofball nigga thinks he's slick. $51 subscribers. I wonder where those fucking subscribers came from. But you come here. Let's flip the script real quick. You come here to this nigga right here, 51 subscribers, 44 videos, but you'll click on any one of these videos and you won't see a now diva fucking comment section nowhere. This nigga thinks that I know about this channel because, like, I care about what he's typing about me. There's only two reasons why I know about this channel. One is because people keep telling me about it. Okay, so there are people who know about this channel, but they think I give a fuck and I don't. Which leads me to the second thing. Every single video is at me. Now, I thought this was against terms of service, but this is where we're at on AI short slot YouTube. This is what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah, this nigga is obsessed. Now you want proof that we're talking about the same fucking guy? Every single video is to me. This has been going on from this channel at least for almost 4 months. This nigga has constantly, cannot stop reminding me about the end of the month because I told this stupid ass nigga, hey man, it's the end of the month. You might want to try to chill out trying to charge people $500, $600, $700 fucking dollars to get rid of trolls. People who are not fucking real. Only for this stupid ass nigga to turn out to be the biggest fucking troll of them all. So, again, you guys can believe what you want to believe. I have to do that it's this nigga. Because, again, he's this fucking mad. He's this fucking mad about a few things, actually. One of those things is that I don't donate to this fuck ass nigga no more. 2, I don't think very highly of him. And 3, whatever kind of support I used to give this fucking guy, all gone. 4, now you got an army on you, you stupid fuck. So again, wrestle with that while I continue to talk about the real shit. So, this nigga wants to talk. And the fucking problem is that you talk too fucking much. Let's go to you from 2 days ago.
New wrestling. World order.
That's all I want you to. That's all I want you to say. Now again, this nigga types in NWWO in my comment section all the fucking time from these troll accounts. Now it's either bots, AI, or it's this nigga. What do you want me to deduce? How many fucking AIs are making channels called Tru Skit where every single fucking video is about Tru Sherm? Is it AI? Okay, number 1. Well, that's actually number 2. So you heard him speak there, right? I'm just giving you a clue. Now, let's go to the one where he's talking about my throat. Because this nigga whispers in the dark about me. Again, I'm flattered. I'm not angry, nigga. You kidding me? Let's turn this shit up. You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, yeah. So he's making fun of my throat.
Dietrich Davis here.
Yeah, I don't know. The vocals sound kind of similar. So I guess making fun of my throat is supposed to make I'm supposed to make me a better person? Is that what the fuck this is? I don't know. And spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. Finn Balor's career. Need to be worried about your own fucking career, idiot. Anywho, you guys go check it out for yourself. And I'm worried about Lindsay Clancy. And let's give you a clue, since you want to be all in my fucking business. 11,000 subscribers, and this nigga makes all that shit, all these troll accounts, all that bullshit just for me. And again, he's trying to camouflage himself to make it seem like it's not the almighty Dee Dee. Because, of course, when I think about Dietrich Davis and Dee Dee, I think about something else other than a man with testicles. But let me give you a small hint on why I clear my throat and why I'm probably going to continue to clear my throat for the rest of my fucking life, since you want to be all up in it. Since you're a grown-ass man who talks about grown-ass man in underwear talking about another grown-ass man and what he does, well, I'll give you a clue. Now, unlike your stupid ass who we're going to end up climbing down on, I'll go ahead and let you inside my life there, buddy. Here's a clue as to what I do. Okay? You ready? Oh boy. That's some good wake and bake. And I didn't even need to kill 3 children or my own fucking family in order to do it. Stupid bitch-made motherfucker. Anywho, True Detective, back on the case.
Her online forum, defending her, excusing her, and perhaps most scary of all, identifying with her. Yeah. Some of them are literally saying right now, Lindsay is me. Some have even gone so far as to have t-shirts made up declaring that Lindsay is me.
So
that's a pretty damn sober.
If I had like a Manosphere t-shirt, or if I had like a Andrew Tate t-shirt, or if I had I don't give a fuck about what you think about George Floyd t-shirt, even though, you know, he pointed a gun at a pregnant lady. And again, I do not excuse that. If he did the crime for that, and he you do the crime, do the time. He apparently did the crime. He did some time. Did he deserve to get killed for that? Again, you go back over the process, but I don't think he was in the midst of committing another crime while he was in the midst of being murdered himself. You guys go look up the entire thing about George Floyd. I'm not going to get into it, but this is that motherfucker right there, and a couple of other things, is the reason why some people are quote unquote black fatigue. Now I get it. Trust me, I get it. Because there's a lot of unfair bullshit happening to a lot of guys out there who don't have melanin in their skin. Okay, let's just go ahead and call it. Unfair things happen to people all over the fucking place. Black, white, Hispanic, all over the fucking place. There's a lot of cases to be brought up. I'm not going to bring them all up now. Some people have some good cases. Some people have some bad cases. Fuck you want me to do, okay? You can't tell people they're entitled to their opinion and then, you know, again, get pissed off at every single thing that everybody says that, you know, goes against what you're talking about. That also includes Captain Dipshit, who apparently, you know, has his whole fucking brigade of trolls and his special troll, Tru Skit, where all he wants to do is talk about Tru Sherm. Again, flattered. But also, again, you ain't gonna be talking all that bullshit about me on my motherfucking channel. You got me fucked up, nigga. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Cash App first. Then we can talk. Somewhere around the $45 area. Then we can talk. Until then, you bitch-made fuckboy troll fuck We have nothing to talk about. We're not alike, me and you. The only thing that people can say are the similarities between me and you is our skin color. That's about it. You are living fucking proof. Just because someone has the same skin color as me, we're not on the same fucking team. The deadline between me and you is gone. Rivalries in the WWE and AEW don't even last this fucking long. And they especially don't last that long without somebody getting their fucking ass kicked, which I have improvised. We have wrestling schools here. We have MMA gyms here. We could have made some money. You apparently have the money from all these fucking bounties that you're getting paid from your channel, since you want everyone to know who the fuck you are. I opened that door for you to bring your ass here. You could have cashed at me some money for me to get a plane ticket to take my ass there. Fuck your money. I could have rose the money myself. Because that's what your bitch ass really wants. You want me to go there and get my ass kicked for free. It would have been a vacation for me, because I would have went there, kicked your ass, and then walked down Broadway with a big old Subway on me, trying to run from the rats. And no, I ain't talking about them broads. And the only way that I need out is out of that fucking place. As soon as I'm done putting boots to asses to you, we could have been finished 4 months ago. You want to continue this bullshit? It's been set up on this channel, especially for fuckers like you, that if you want to troll, you gotta roll. Hit that Cash App, nigga. Subscribe to the channel. You don't know how to hit a like button? You don't know how to hit a subscribe button? How the fuck am I supposed to know how to read a stoop-ass nigga's troll account?
Thought is,
and all this hatred from this nigga for me, but he ain't got no hatred for this woman who killed these 3 kids.
Isn't it? Especially if those women have children of their own, which many of them do. Perhaps even more incredibly, as I've watched many of these women trying to find a way, as they always tend to do, to place the blame on her ex-husband, Patrick. You know, the father whose 3 children were killed. The father who wasn't even home when it happened. Oh, they're claiming he didn't protect her, claiming he didn't do anything to help get her treatment, claiming in many cases that he is in fact the one who actually killed the children, not Lindsay. And let me...
He says, I'm going to start the pot here, but so be it. Lindsay Clancy did not kill her 3 children. I believe the husband did it. Our lawyer, Reddington, is brilliant. If I was a criminal defense attorney and not a personal injury attorney, I would absolutely take this case. And he says some other bullshit, but it's underneath subtitles.
For the record, so, Lindsay Clancy has openly admitted in court that she killed those children.
She killed her children.
Not her husband.
Not her husband.
Her. But apparently facts and reality are not part of the narrative, according to the women online.
No, I don't give a fuck about your little thumbs up. Not here for a thumbs up. Whether you want to express to me that you like what I'm doing or not, that's entirely up to each individual person who chooses to watch watch my podcast or watch anything that I do on my channel. Okay? I'm not here for this woman killed 3 children. The fuck is wrong with people, bro? You think I'm here for a... Oh man, he took away my thumbs up, man. First of all, I think this guy's getting all the thumbs up that we could ever need talking about this stupid ass fucking lady, alright? Just number 1. So you got a lot of work to do. Number 2, he ain't the only one getting thumbs up. And the fact that you've taken this much of an investment in me and you don't want to help a nigga out, and you're mad that I won't let you type on my channel, yeah, it's time to move on from you, my guy. It really is. Mwah. We're gonna have to leave you alone now, dude. Really. It's like we can only tell so many dumbass trolls, like, look, we play the games that we want to play. If we're not playing what you like, bruh, dude, it's called YouTube. Go find the guy who's playing anything that you like. Fucking here, I'll give you DSP. DSP, I think he's a fucking goof, but you know what? Guy's also a hustler. I can't knock his hustle. You got all these fucking people making fun of this dude, but I can't knock this motherfucker's hustle. This motherfucker hustles so hard, he got other people hustling. I want to find dude's channel, his main channel. Because all I really have is a whole bunch of people talking about this motherfucker. God damn. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find dude. Anyway, last time I remember, beyond all, this is probably my fate too. This is probably, I'm just going to have a whole bunch of... If not this bitch ass nigga, then I'm gonna actually have actual detractors talking some shit about me, and that's perfectly fine with me. If that's what you got to do your shit, man. Get your hustle on. We all can hustle from this. Unlike DSPs on monkey ass, I really don't mind people who disagree with me and detract from me. You know, it's not that I don't have a sense of humor, it's just that I don't have a sense of bullshit. That's all that is. So, let's continue.
It speaks to the bigger problem at hand, one I've talked about often, which is how women will go to any lengths to avoid taking any accountability or responsibility for their own words, deeds, and actions, and those of any other woman, for that matter, including one who murdered her own children. How they'll instead try to place all the blame on a man or men in general, even when, again, as is the case here, a woman kills her own 3 children, even when she admits to killing her own children. These women are showing no condemnation of her.
That's kind of the difference between her and Chris Benoit. You actually heard her admit to it. You didn't really hear... You had clues that might have led to... There might have been some mental issues with Chris Benoit, but for the most part, the jury is still out on Chris Benoit, whether you like that comment or not. His own son even claimed to that. Whether you like that or not. I don't give a fuck which you like or which you don't like. We just established that. We're talking about the details here. Chris Benoit in a fucking in a company like the WWE with Owen Hart, China. Where do I stop? Where do I stop? And yeah, we have this fuck ass guy claims him making fun of me. His moneymaker, as we can clearly see, we go back to we no, it's okay. This will probably be the last time we ever go to this fuckboy's channel. It's okay. I'm not gonna be giving him clout all the fucking time, and even if we do, it ain't gonna be because we like him or we, no. This is what he does. This is him. This is what he talks about. His life is not only other people's lives, but these people's lives, for the most part, I think WWE Unreal has established that. But if you can make a killing, which I see the IWC has made a killing, then you go right ahead and you keep making that juice.
Actions.
But just knowing this company, these companies, like I know these companies, not like I think I know these companies. And that fucking guy follows that shit.
At all, and not a shred of sympathy for those poor children.
So my thing is, the jury is still out on Chris Benoit. Because, for all I know, he could have did what they said what he did. But somebody could have did something to him and his family. Because that's also protocol with these fucking people. Just like how did a person by the name of Wells ended up drowning off of a boat and nobody knows, not his friends, not nothing, but we have all these clues that yeah.
No, they're going straight to what did he do wrong? And that is the conversation I want to have today. Oh, not a discussion of what he did wrong, because as the evidence coming out in the trial overwhelmingly shows, not to mention the police investigation that was done, he's completely blameless. Something I might add, again, that is backed up by the police investigation and DA's office. No, I want to discuss how women are quite literally trying to justify and excuse a mother murdering her children, and do so by using the father as a scapegoat for her making that choice. Frankly, none of this should surprise anyone. It's what women have done for time immemorial. Always put the blame on the man and never, ever blame the woman. And it's important that we do discuss it because there's a big difference between understanding mental illness and using mental illness to erase accountability. There's also a difference between...
Yeah, just like using children to dodge accountability and then turning around and then using children as the reason as to why we're doing all these laws and policies, which again are, oddly enough, striking against the mass majority of people who, again, we're supposed to believe all these policies and politicians and corporations are all in favor for the children. Shit, I wonder whose video is getting age restricted today.
Compassion in turning the person who committed the act into the victim. which is exactly what these women are trying to do. And the women are leading with a bunch of falsehoods, conjecture, and what ifs. How about we start with the facts that we know?
Now he's saying
On January 24th.
Women. I try to look at things from more of a broad sense. We cannot forget the BBBs, the beta male bitch boys, who are also in support of this bullshit. Now, does it necessarily make you a beta male bitch boy supporting a female murderer? Not necessarily. But it does make you a beta male bitch boy knowing the facts and the details, and you still are choosing to defend the criminal as opposed to anything else, when we clearly see punk fucks like you, men out there, beta male bitch boys, turn a person like Andrew Tate, whether, you know, the gavel is even smashed on him or not. It's so easy for you to, again, like the coonery bullshit, to turn yourselves into criminals. And the main course for that shit is for approval. Approval. That you're not gonna get. Because truth be told, the only fucking people that cared about you, you just betrayed. You just turned your back on. And you go out in your fucking pink shirt, your little pink shorts, and you throw your little heart up for a fucking murderer. Not an accused murderer at this point. A confessed murderer. And all the evidence and details and facts, DNA's all pointing toward her. And we still got fucking people out there, oh no, it's mental health and all this dog shit. These are the same fucking people who are more than willing to take away your rights because we have to think of the children. And now they're out there. Well, no, she's the one who's the... You fucking people have got to be kidding me. So something's got to break, something's got to give. As you can clearly, with the 8-month rivalry I've been involved in, this isn't racial. You could turn this gender all you want. In my personal opinion, you got good men, bad men, clearly good women and bad women, but the rules seem to bend and break. When it comes to certain racial instances, when it comes to certain gender instances, the rule book does get bent and broke, and for some of this shit I'm accustomed to, so I'm not surprised by it. But at the same time, something's got to give. Something has got to fucking give.
2023.
Because we know how to call out the man murderers. If this is paralyzed or not, we would know how to put this motherfucker in a death chamber of some kind. No one would feel nothing for... There would be no I would get on the motherfucker for going out protesting and defending a person who he has accused. He not accused, but he has confessed that he has murdered his own children. They're not accepting any of that mental health. They're not accepting it. If there's an actual history of mental health issues, they'll to a degree, but you're still going to the big house, and you are not going to have very little to zero of anyone. Defend and even if you do find anyone even going that route, you'll have just that many more people who will come against you, who will shut you down, who will shut down your channel, shut down your social medias. And all it takes is a certain fucking instance. Clearly fucking perspective.
Lindsay Clancy killed 3 children inside her Massachusetts home. Prosecutors say she sent Patrick, her husband, out to get children's medicine and takeout. They've presented evidence suggesting she checked just how far away that restaurant was, the DA's argument being that she was deliberately creating a window where she would be alone with the children, which in and of itself certainly calls into question her claim that she was mentally ill and thus should be found guilty.
When you're planning and then, trying to dictate how far away the person is so you could, carry out the crime that you're committing, yeah. I don't know, something's come into question.
Because if you can go to such great lengths to give yourself time and
that's mental issues, really.
Opportunity to commit that crime, well, doesn't that say you had the
if this is a dude, they would totally throw the whole mental health thing out the fucking window after hearing that you legitimately planned this shit. Call it what you want to call it.
Capability to do so also. Of course, her defense argues something very different. They say Lindsay was suffering from severe postpartum mental illness, including postpartum psychosis, possibly complicated by bipolar disorder and a large number of psychiatric medications that she had been prescribed. And I want to be completely factual here. I'm not going to hide anything. Because to be fair, there is substantial evidence that Lindsay Clancy was experiencing serious mental health problems. Her own mother testified that Lindsay had suicidal thoughts and had expressed thoughts about harming the children before the killings, which to me begs an obvious fucking question. Why didn't her mother step in to protect her grandchildren?
That's an obvious fucking question. It's one thing that, like, again, we'll go back to Chris Benoit, because it's been legitimately like 20 years since that, like 19, 20, 21 years since that fucking went down. There were only clues. Chris Benoit didn't come out and say, I'm going to kill my fucking family. He didn't. There's no voice recordings, no nothing. There was only clues that maybe there was something mentally wrong with the guy. Barely that. She told her mother that she was having these thoughts, that she was having these feelings, that she was... Wow. Wow.
But I digress. Her family describes a significant deterioration in her mental state. It claims she sought treatment, that she was hospitalized, and the trial has heard testimony about 30 prescriptions involving 13 different psychiatric medications over roughly a 4-month period. That is not something I'm just...
It's not as long as 8 months, huh?
...going to wave away, nor should you. But let's look at some other facts that the women supporting her are conveniently leaving out. All of which, by the way, are found in the transcripts of the court case. Fact: Clancy had more personal, professional, and moral support than most women suffering from mental illness will ever see in a lifetime, and certainly more than any veteran of PTSD could ever dream of getting. Fact: Testing and toxicology reports show she was not, let me repeat that, not taking her prescribed medications correctly.
Not taking her prescribed medication correctly. Medications, let me rephrase, correctly. If not at all.
Fact: She sought treatment and bounced between multiple doctors, yet was never actually officially diagnosed with PPP, postpartum psychosis. Fact: Her husband took leave to support her and the children. He hired a nanny to help her out. A nanny that, by the way, Lindsay fired.
Yeah, she fired, but he didn't do enough for her. So how the fuck could he not do enough for her? Yikes. You know, I've had that bullshit happen. Where Chickapoo said, oh, he's contempt. Well, you live fucking life enough, long enough, eventually everyone becomes contempt because you're tired. You're tired of doing either the same shit or dangerous shit that's going to put your life at risk. Yeah, contempt normally does come to the front forward, but leave it to this fuck ass life.
He tried repeatedly to get her help, and now he's being blamed for doing so.
Yeah, the one who's trying to get you to help is the one who's getting blamed. And some people wonder why some I won't say a particular gender, but we'll just say people like me are just saying that yeah, fuck this. It's like I'm tired of putting on the fucking cape, tired of putting the S on my chest, tired of flying through the window, tired of, and then you're still turned into the bad guy. You still turned into the fucking criminal. You still get thrown to the fucking wayside. You still get goofy ass fucking trolls in your goddamn account. I think that'll happen no matter what. I think that'll happen no matter fucking what, but it's like it's mind blowing to a guy like me, but you know, rest assured, I definitely do not live in a world where there are people who are similar to me, and nor should there be. There's going to come a time where I probably will end up like the Kevin Smiths of the world. I hope not. Because I look at people like Kevin Smith, I look at people like Brandon Tatum, and you want to talk about lack of similarities. Are similarities that are so similar that they might as well be the same fucking person. Are there bullshit men in the manosphere? Are there bullshit men in the red pill? Yeah. Just like there are bullshit people in feminism, bullshit people in religion, bullshit people in politics. In some cases, you take the good with the bads, but I couldn't imagine a whole fucking thing that was prescribed for men that would teach men the ins and the outs suddenly turned into a fucking terror group. So, what do you think the next step is for that? Instinctively, men are just not going to say anything. They're not going to admit of being a part of this, a part of that. They're not, probably more or less, not even going to talk about what their next move is because that'll just give too many fucking people too many clues. Like this fucking lady gave to her grandmother before she killed her children. Or told her mother. Whatever the case, the grandmother didn't step in. Which that is definitely not always the case. But then again, I've been in the Navy, boy. I tell you, there have been plenty of cases where there could have been somebody who stepped in, but they didn't. But I'm not going to get too deep into that because it gets into that, oh, what if I could have did this and I could have did that? Don't live like that. But if someone is telling you, hey, I'm having these thoughts of, taking my own life and children's lives and all this shit and you don't do anything, it's like, I don't know, considerably different than you having issues with females and then it's like you definitely can't talk to a mass majority of female. Even if you could, you got to find out where the fuck that's going to lead. And then it's hard to talk to other dudes, even dudes who are considerably red pill or manosphere. And even the dudes that you can find, you make your establishments, you make your discoveries, but then it's like, okay, it has to boil down to ultimately each man's individual decision. I can only listen to this guy for so long. I can only listen to whoever for so long until ultimately I have to ask myself, do I want to go back down the road that led me to the man I am today? If there are so many fucking guys out there who don't like the man that I am, then maybe the manosphere or the red pill isn't about hating women. Maybe it's about men looking in the fucking mirror and establishing, okay, maybe I'm the problem. Have you ever thought about it that way? Maybe I do. Maybe that's why I don't go near women. Maybe that's why I don't establish relationships with women. Because I look in the mirror and go, man, I'm a fucking... Fuck what they're trying to turn into a terror group. I'm a terror all on my goddamn own. They'll try to, of course, turn that into something else. But admittedly, I'm not perfect. I have flaws from here to up there. And I'm not trying to be anything other than who I am. I'm not trying to sit on the podcast and smoke the cigars and the big fucking chains. I'm also not a fucking sadistic predator who tries to sit back and claim victimhood. But maybe it was to establish, hey, there's something off about this whole relationship thing. There's something off about this whole marriage thing. There's just something off about it for some men. Maybe we struggle with it, if not most men, admittedly. And here we are. Men against men, women against women. Women supporting this shit. But of course, if I support an Andrew Tate or if I support a Donald Trump, that's years off my fucking life. But your opinion matters. Bullshit. Not if it can be used against you in the court of the fucking public opinion. Your opinion. That's not opinion. That's going along to get along. And again, some motherfuckers are mad because they can't type on my shit because they don't want to support me. But yet, you have a whole goddamn troll account dedicated to talking about me. That's support in a sense. I don't need to click on those fucking videos to know what's going on. We clicked on one, that's enough.
Being blamed for not doing more. Well, I asked those ladies, just what the hell more did you expect him to do? Now, let me be clear about something. Yes, postpartum psychosis is real, very real, and it is serious. And when it occurs, it can be absolutely devastating. But using all of that as an excuse, or as many women are doing, a justification for committing the murder of 3 innocent babies, using it in turn to place the blame for her illness on the husband, well, and here's where these women seem to have really lost the plot. Explaining why somebody may have done something doesn't and shouldn't automatically be the same thing as excusing what they did. That's why we're having a trial. The defense says Lindsay was psychotic and therefore shouldn't be held criminally responsible. The prosecution says she understood what she was doing and deliberately killed those children. And considering she made a detailed plan and methodically executed it, well, I'd argue that's a pretty damn good indication she knew exactly what she was doing.
And let's make one thing perfectly clear. If Andrew Tate ends up guilty for his crime, then that would absolutely make it very clear to what my dealings is with him. You don't support people, especially in their crimes. You might have supported once what they did, but when you commit sick and sinister crimes, I'm sorry, my doggy, but my support for you, and it's not even you have to commit a crime for me to, withdraw my support again. With Captain Dipshit NW Slow, we withdrew our support from him. He didn't commit any kind of serious crime to my knowledge. But understand, if he were to commit some serious crime, that wouldn't help with how I already view him. But innocent until proven guilty. I don't even know what the fuck that means in today's world, to be perfectly honest with you.
It all speaks volumes to me, but in the end, it's the jury who will decide which argument the evidence supports. But you see, that's not good enough for women on social media. Oh no, they apparently don't have time for all that pesky evidence, don't have time to consider.
And you know damn well, if I was caught supporting an Andrew Tate, knowing damn well he was guilty of something, or he was actually, the gavel was smashed on him and he's guilty of, whatever he's accused of, and I'm still supporting him, what do you think the next step in the social media evolution is going to be for me?
The actual facts.
Or anyone who is supporting any quote-unquote man accused of any serious crime.
They almost universally declared her innocent, and they aren't willing to hear anything to the contrary. Even more interesting and perhaps scary is just how extraordinary the movement forming around Lindsay Clancy has become. They've circled the wagons, they're out protesting, they've gathered the coven, they've lit the candles and made the shirts. And now, women are making videos about how they identify with her, talking about their own postpartum experiences, criticizing the prosecution for even daring to try and hold her accountable.
You fucking kidding me?
And as I mentioned before, more than a few of them are, of course, blaming the husband, blaming the man, blaming poor Patrick. And they're even putting their own money where their mouth is.
Now, I'm not going to say who Patrick is. I don't know Patrick. Okay. I don't know if he, had anything to do with anything, or I don't know. Here are the details that I do know. He tried to help. Whether that help was to her liking or not, I don't know. Me, myself, if I'm dude, I'm fighting to get custody of the kids, honestly. I'm pretty sure she would use her disability as a means to try to throw it back in his face. But now everyone can shut the fuck up because the kids are dead as an account to her. And I think that's kind of, again, the reason why so many people are like, oh my God, they want to play this snake maze game to try to make it seem like it's his fault. And it's like, goddamn well, if it was any flip in any gender, race, this wouldn't be hard to dictate who the fuck is guilty here. It's like it's just unbelievable to me. But again, I guess for the people who support this dog shit, they'll find a means to an excuse. They'll find a means to turning a fucking murderer into a victim. They'll find that, especially if they themselves, again, because this is what I assume that a lot of the people who support this shit, they themselves struggle with their own problems in being the suspects of child abuse and various of other crimes. Who the fuck knows?
A GoFundMe was established for Lindsay's parents.
GoFundMe.
Mike and
I can't get niggas who make channels about me to hit my Cash App. Look at this shit though. Unbelievable. They started a GoFundMe for this fucking a murderer. That's how much they raised for this fucking murderer.
Paula Musgrove. In a matter of days, as I'm filming this, it's raised more than $850,000 and continues to climb daily towards a goal of $2 million. Tens of thousands of people, overwhelmingly women, have donated, and many more have vowed to. Now, I want to be extremely precise here. Yes, the fundraiser is technically for Lindsay's parents, not Clancy herself, but her parents. The justification being that her parents have reportedly depleted their savings and had to relocate to Massachusetts, incurring significant expenses while remaining by their daughter's side throughout this ordeal. So it's fair to say Lindsay isn't getting handed a check for $900,000, at least not outright. But let's stop pretending this fundraiser has nothing to do with supporting Lindsay. Because the reality is it's going to the parents because of GoFundMe's terms and conditions. It allows it to go to the parents, whereas it wouldn't allow it to go to Clancy directly. But see, they don't want to talk about that. Which is why they set it up for her parents, making the claim that it's their expenses being reimbursed.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go take a bong hit. Give myself an excuse to clear my throat. You guys will go check out this channel, Men Need to Be Heard. This is his channel. So if I'm, again, Tru Sherm channel still stuck on whatever subscriber count it's stuck on, well, you got a new fucking rival there that you could contend with, but I'll doubt that he'll even notice you. Especially if you're bringing fuck shit to the table. Which some people do, unfortunately, but again, this is marquees of opinion, so there'll probably be people who disagree with me on my words and my language, which again, you can. I just don't know how things are going to look moving forward, though. I really don't. Like terms of service, what do you think that really means on this website anymore? Protecting the children, what do you think that really means on any site anymore? Granted, all the war stuff, the hypocrisy was there way before this fucking case, so it really doesn't matter. And although shocking, I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest with you, that there are a bunch of people who are supporting a murderer. A lot of people consider George Floyd and Trayvon Martin murderers and all that shit, so there are people defending them. There are people defending the Kyle Rittenhouse kid. Right? He shot and killed 2 people. There's a lot of people who say a lot of shit. And, yeah, you gotta kind of question them on it. Like when, look, I know I say some stupid shit, but I am definitely not the one who's over here talking all this crazy shit about all this crime that all the black people commit and then end up getting shot in the fucking neck by someone who's not black. The irony, the hypocrisy, and the refusal to look into crimes that are actually being like, because again, there was just a college kid who was just arrested for distributing cocaine. Cocaine. Wasn't a black. He wasn't Hispanic to my knowledge. He's a white kid. I gotta look up the college because again, I think I watched D1B on this one. But yeah, if you know, if you want to go through life with stereotypes, or if you want to go through life with oh, these people do this and these people do that, well, you go right a fucking ahead. I know who the real 50 Cent is, and it's not 50 Cent. But I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.